Happy 30th anniversary to Batman the Animated Series. So, yeah, I grew up with this show. I know I wasn't a 90s kid when this show came out, but dang, this show was mega popular, and it's still popular today. Highly appreciated, the cast is well remembered, and there's just a whole bunch to talk about for this show. It's on HBO Max still, and dang, this show definitely was the Batman back then. Like, if I'm picking up a main version of Batman, I would definitely pick this one. Like, this is one of my favorite Batmans of all time. I know that's cliche to say, but dang, this was a really good show, in my opinion. They knew the world of Batman. Sure, Batman used to be campy back then, in like the 60s, but that was a different time. They changed it all up after the Tim Burton Batman movie. And then, boom, we got this show. And, yeah, how did I discover the show? Well, you see, there was this old channel on cable called the Hub Network. And they would air, like, a bunch of DC shows. They would air, like, weekly, like, during the weekdays. They would air Superman the Animated Series, like, at, like, 4 o'clock or something. And then, Batman at 5 o'clock, and then at 6 o'clock it was, I think, Batman Beyond. So, yeah, that was really awesome. After school, I would just be, like, watching it every day. Like, I'm watching this episode, I'm watching this episode, I'm on this part, I'm on this part. And it was just amazing to watch. Even the new animated series, which is basically, like, the same show, but, like, a revamped version of it. I don't know if it's better, because, like, there were some things interesting about each show. But I like the style of the original maybe a little bit better, because, like, I felt like the new one was just, like, I felt like it was kind of just basic, straightforward to the character designs. But this show, it's so well detailed, like, the Batman costume. I always wondered if I liked the gray and black suit better, or this suit better. To be honest, it's this one. The yellow, blue, gray. Like, dang. Like, it's a well done Batman suit. Like, it's classic. It looks like something you'd see. And, yeah. Definitely. And, like, the cast, dang. It's amazing. These actors are definitely meant for these roles. We got the amazing Kevin Conroy as a Batman. I think I may have said in other videos, but, like, Kevin Conroy could never be replaced, even though he is. All Batman actors got their moments to shine, but I feel like Kevin Conroy can do any kind of Batman voice. I know he doesn't really voice Batman now, because more actors are getting opportunities to voice Batman. But, yeah, Kevin Conroy was the Batman voice, and he later plays Batman in various animated movies. He was even in Superman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited, all these great shows. He was, like, this show was just amazing. And then we got Mark Hamill as Joker, Luke Skywalker himself playing the Joker. Like, Mark Hamill really can play the Joker well. His laugh is amazing. Like, it's so iconic. Like, you can just look it up and then boom, you're instantly attached to it, if you are. Like, Joker's intimidating and stuff. Like, he definitely was suited for this role. When I first heard that Mark Hamill was the Joker in this show, when I first learned about it, I was kind of shocked, because, like, he plays Luke Skywalker, and he's also playing the Joker. Like, Mark Hamill is an amazing voice actor. He played great. He did great stuff with Luke Skywalker and the Joker and many other voice roles, like in regular show. He played Skips. That was really good. Like, Mark Hamill kills it. And, like, yeah, there's, like, a bunch of storylines in this show. The one I remember the most, because last year, when I would help my friend clean her yard, we would go watch HBO Max, and she let me use her TV, and I would watch Batman the Animated Series, and she had HBO Max. And dang, I watched a bunch of episodes. I would, like, binge a bunch of episodes. I didn't get through all of it, but ones I remember the most was Shadow of the Bat. It's where we get our introduction of Batgirl. Like, I really love Batgirl's design in those episodes, like the blue, the yellow. If you didn't know, like a year or two ago, I uploaded a clip of Batgirl getting her mask torn off by some dude, and then Batgirl just kicks that guy's ass. Like Batgirl is really good in the show as well. Like, I really like that design. Like the blue, the yellow, the gray. I think Amaze already said it. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. And we also got Robin as well, of course, played by Lorne Lesnar. I don't know how to say his name. He played Nightwing later in the new animated series, and he's really good as Robin as well. He's not my favorite voice of Robin, but I still like him. And the costume, it's basic. It's like the red, yellow. It's what Robin would look like today. I wasn't really too sure about his long hair when he became Nightwing. I didn't really get that part, but he sometimes looks like that in the comic books. But yeah, and we got a variety of villains in this show. If you don't know the Batman lore, we got Poison Ivy. We get a memorable episode where Poison Ivy literally poisons Harvey Dent, who before he becomes Two-Face, and then Batman has to find a cure, and Batman almost dies, and the only thing that saves his life is for him to smash Poison Ivy's plant, and then she cries, and then she stops the fire, or whatever, and then Batman saves the day, and yeah, we also got a memorable episode with Bane, where it pays homage to the Nightfall storyline, where Bane almost breaks Batman's back, but in the comic book, he did. But Batman just uses a small battering to cut the toxins tube thing he uses on his head, and boom, and then we get this insane Bane rage out moment. Yeah, we got a bunch. I can just go through a bunch of random episodes. We'd be here all day, but this show was classic. And the girl who played Catwoman, I'm gonna really say it, because why not? Catwoman was pretty good in this show. She looked different in the new anime series, where like her eye sockets were like white when she's wearing the mask. Like her face is all white, but then when she took off the mask, she's like a different skin tone. I'm not trying to sound weird here saying this. I'm just saying, like, I just noticed a different skin tone when they animated her in the new anime series, but in like this one, she wore like a gray suit, and in the new one, it's a black suit. So yeah, I can just let's talk about what made this show so memorable. I think what made this show so memorable was its dark tone. Like it was just like the comic books back then, where it was all dark and like gritty and stuff, and Batman was. That's what made the show so legendary. Like, it's deep storytelling. And, yeah, I gotta mention one thing. You also get a good episode that was memorable to me was the Ra's al Ghul episode, where Batman and Ra's al Ghul meet. And, yeah, the guy who played Ra's al Ghul was amazing. The actor died recently, rest in peace. But, he killed it in this role as well. He was also in Batman Beyond, played by the same actor, which was nice. It was a nice touch. This show also made Batman Beyond so fascinating with its storytelling as well. So yeah, we got a bunch of tie-ins to this comic book world, where we got comic book tie-ins. I even have one. I got one for Christmas. It was very nice. My aunt gave it to me, and we also got a few video games, I'm pretty sure, and probably web games. But yeah, this show was definitely one of my top 10 favorite shows. Like, even the intro's amazing, like, from its dark music, and then explosions, and then two crooks are running away from the cops, and then the Batmobile just swoops in, and then the criminals get on top of the building. And then Batman just straight takes down those crooks, and then they're tied up for the police, and then the music plays, and it goes up, and then lightning strikes, and we see Batman. Like, we don't even see a title of the show. It's just straightforward what this show is gonna be. So yeah, This is basically the Batman animated series TV review. I can't believe it's 30 years old. Time has flown by so fast for this show. So, yes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.